So, as it stands, the Monkey Puzzlers have lost 3 brains from the final round, while the Eggheads have not lost any. The next subject for you is film and TV. Which of you would like this?
I'll take that one, Scott.
Scott? Okay. Yeah. Against which Egghead? Could be Kevin or Dave.
What do you think? Either way we're going to...
Either way we're going to benefit, so...
I'll take Tremendous Knowledge, Dave, please.
Right, so it is Scott from the Monkey Puzzlers versus Tremendous Knowledge, Dave from the Eggheads. And please go to the question room. Dave, film and television, you ready for this one?
Yes, I am, yeah. I'm looking forward to it.
Any excitements on TV for you, or...?
What, currently? No,
yeah.
I'm more a person who just watches the sports, to be honest, when I get the chance.
Do you like boxing out of interest?
Love it.
Now, here, we've got a great connection with Scott here. I thought you'd enjoy this, Dave, which is that you once had lunch with Sugar Ray Leonard.
Brilliant.
I did, yes.
Legend.
Tell us about it, because what was that great fight, Dave? Was it Marvin Hagler?
Well, yeah, the Hagler-Leonard fight, and also the Duran and Leonard fight.
Yeah, he was an incredible boxer. So how did that happen, Scott?
Basically what had happened is Sugar Ray Leonard was doing a promotional tour around about the UK, just doing dinner speaking, and my father actually happens to know the person who's promoting these dinners, and it was one afternoon he just happened to say, would you like to go for lunch with Sugar Ray Leonard? And I'm a massive boxing fan, and he is like one of my heroes, so it was a fantastic experience to actually do it.
Yeah, he was an absolutely beautiful boxer, I must say. So, film and TV, and Scott, would you like to go first or second?
I would like to go first, please, Jeremy.
Here we go with your question. Jules Tavernier was a regular character in the 1990s in which TV soap? Coronation Street, Neighbours, or EastEnders?
Not a big soap watcher. I'm going to opt for Coronation Street.
I'm afraid you're wrong. EastEnders it is. Who's our EastEnders? Isn't it you, Judith?
Yes, but I must have been before I started watching.
Dave, do you know?
Yeah, Jules Tavernier, the Taverniers were in. There was Clyde and Hattie. You think if you can recall the singer Michelle Gale? She was in there. And Clyde, ironically, was a boxer who had there. And Jules was like the patriarch of the family, the older one.
There we go, Scott. Sorry about that. Your question, Tremendous Knowledge, Dave. In which decade was the TV detective series Hawaii Five-0, starring Jack Lord, first broadcast? Was it the 1960s, the 1970s, or 80s? In which decade was the TV detective series Hawaii Five-0, starring Jack Lord, first broadcast?
It's a bad one for me. It's not the 80s. It could be late 60s. No, I'm going to go with the 1970s, but with no certainty at all. As I said, it could be the late 60s. I could have got this wrong.
Yeah, you have. You just missed it. 1960s. Yeah. Okay, Scott, over to you. So we're doing well here. You got one wrong. Dave got one wrong. Neck and neck. Who plays the female lead opposite Cary Grant in Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest? Is it Grace Kelly, Eva Marie Saint, or Tippi Hedren?
A bit before my time, this one. I'm not a huge Alfred Hitchcock film watcher. It will have to be a guess. For some reason I'm drawn to Grace Kelly. I'm going to go for Grace Kelly.
Could have been, but wasn't. It was Eva Marie Saint. Dave, in Family Guy, what is the maiden name of Lois, the wife of Peter Griffin? Is it Swanson, Quagmire, or Pewterschmidt?
Yeah. Isn't it brilliant? Chris will know this because he watches it religiously. I don't watch this at all. Got no idea. The one name that's sticking out to me, but again, country will be shouting at me. Quagmire.
It's not Quagmire.
It's Pewterschmidt.
It is Pewterschmidt, yeah.
Yeah.
Chris, you watch this a lot? You like it?
Certainly do, yeah. Joe Swanson's the local cop in a wheelchair. Glenn Quagmire, giggity-giggity-goo. And Pewterschmidt is Lois's maiden name. And of course, Carter Pewterschmidt, her father, sort of moneybags type, who's down on Peter and enjoys humiliating him. And yeah, it's good, mind you. Don't let your kids watch it. It's very rude.
Okay,
but,
we'll bear that in mind.
Yeah.
It's just family life in a slightly crazy family?
Yes, very skewed view of American suburban life, yeah. And there's Stewie, of course, the homicidal baby intent on world domination.
I just didn't know this was a passion of Chris's. Is anyone else here passionate about
You don't think fans?
Family Guy? People either love it or they're not there. Okay, we've got a slightly weird situation. No one's got a question right in this round yet. Can I describe it as neck and neck? Can I say that the tension is incredible here? 0-0. Alan Napier, Scott, who played Alfred the Butler in the 1960s Batman TV series, was a cousin of which Prime Minister? Was it Winston Churchill, Neville Chamberlain, or Harold Macmillan? Alan Napier, who played Alfred the Butler in the 1960s Batman TV series, was a cousin of which Prime Minister?
Based on the fact I think that was kind of 50s and 60s, I'm actually going to go for Winston Churchill.
No, it wasn't Winston Churchill. I could picture this guy, and he was quite tall. He looked a bit like Anthony Eden. He was tall and distinguished, wasn't he? Neville Chamberlain is the answer. Okay, well, we don't often get zeros all round, do we? Dave, if you get this one right, you're in the final. What is the title of the 1989 sequel to the 1985 Chevy Chase film comedy Fletch? Is it Fletch Again, Fletch Lives, or Fletch Forever?
One that's looking out at me, so I've just got to go for it. Fletch Lives.
Yay!
Dave lives.
Dave lives and will be in the final. Fletch Lives is correct. Well done, Dave. Sorry, Scott. That was, kind of a crazy round there, but the Egghead has just pipped you, and if you both come back to us and rejoin your teams, we will play that final round. So this is what we have been playing towards. It is time for the final round, which, as always, is general knowledge. But I'm afraid those of you who lost your head-to-heads won't be allowed to take part in this round. So that is Stephen, Scott, Jamie and Chris. Unfortunately, all from this side, the Monkey Puzzlers. I have to ask you to leave the studio, please.